The delay has been enormous. Buying Points are reporting that they're experiencing poor drying conditions, including intermittent rain and drizzle earlier this week, and continuous overcast skies that have the southeast and the VC peanut crop under siege. They said acres have been dug for 10 and 15 days, and there are going to be major losses when they are picked up. They need sunshine for the next week or so. Their peanuts in Alabama and Florida, they say, will never be harvested because of the flood. The situation is becoming critical, and most peanuts remaining in the ground have past maturity dates as well.
Here's farmer and landowner John Prue.
We purchased the land about 3 years ago, and there was an old farmstead on there with trees. We were going to clear the land so we could farm through it. We thought we knew where the pipe was, so we didn't call to get it located. The work on our property led to the damage of a light crude pipeline. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it could have been much worse.
Never assume the location or depth of underground lines. Always call 811 or visit clickbeforeyoudig.com before you start work. A message from the Pipeline Operators for Ag Safety Campaign.
I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be mostly sunny and pleasant with a high of 83 to 85. Mostly cloudy tonight, low 63 to 74. Then Friday will be partly sunny, high tomorrow 82 to 84. Saturday, look for a mix of clouds and sunshine and a high of 79 to 84. Cloudy on Sunday with a thunderstorm in the afternoon, high 77 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
The NFL Alumni is sponsoring a Clay for Kids sporting event to benefit Champions for Champions. The event will take place at the Robinson Ranch in Inglis, Florida on Saturday, October 24th. Call 866-996-2182 for details. The NFL Alumni will provide gift bags, breakfast, lunch, and prizes. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Clay for Kids. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Hosted by the NFL Alumni.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Welcome back. That sound means it is time for Veterans News. 6 minutes past the top of the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to turn it over on the phone to Hank and Gary to get you guys going. Veterans News. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Sounds like a sweet sound to me. God bless America.
Absolutely.
Got, besides Gary and I, we left the door open and Representative McLean walked in. So that ought to be a lesson to everybody in town. Keep your doors locked. Okay? Hey, I appreciate you coming over, Stan. Thank you for coming.
Glad to be here.
We do have a lot of casualties this morning. Little statistic. First responders, police officers, 211 have died in the line of duty this year, about 119 from covert, and the rest various things, shootings and being run over. So it's up like over 90% from the previous year. So keep that in mind. So whatever I ask you to do when you see them, just tell them thank you. They appreciate their service. Gary?
Well, starting with the fire administration, we have Deputy Chief Jason Daniel Dean of the Clayton Fire Department in Clayton, North Carolina. His end of watch was September 22nd. Deputy Chief Dean was a victim of COVID-19. And we have Chief Richard Todd, who was with the Salem Volunteer Fire Department in Salem, West Virginia. His end of watch was September 23rd, and Chief Todd was also a victim of COVID-19. And we have firefighter pilot Ricky Fulton of the Aereo SEAT Incorporated in Sterling, Colorado. His end of watch was September the 22nd. And we have firefighter EMT Charles Dog C. Woods of the Adwell Fire Department in Marion, Virginia. His end of watch was September the 23rd. Moving on to the law enforcement folks, we have Sergeant Ethan Kaskin of the Anderson Police Department in Anderson, South Carolina. His end of watch was September the 25th. We have Deputy Sheriff Anthony White of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office in Fulton County, Georgia. His end of watch was September the 29th. We have Deputy Sheriff Kenny Ingram, also of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, whose end of watch was September 29th. We have Master Jail Officer Robert Charles Sunjikin of the Hampton Roads Regional Jail in Virginia. His end of watch was September the 24th, and he was also a victim of COVID-19. We have Deputy Sheriff Christopher Smith of the McLean County Sheriff's Office in Texas. His end of watch was September 21st. Deputy Smith was also a victim of COVID-19. Our thoughts and our prayers go out to the families of these firefighters and these law enforcement officers. Can we do Amazing Grace and tap that?
Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. We like mornings when we don't have to play that, and hopefully one of these days COVID will be over. We're getting closer to the vaccine. I think we'll have it pretty soon, protect some of that. And then maybe some of these first responders won't be getting hurt and killed in the line of action. We hope not, anyway. So we have Stan McLean here today. Stan's a state representative, used to be a county commissioner. Stan actually very heavily involved with the veteran community. I hope you all realize that. And a friend of the veterans for sure. Actually even participated in one of our charity events a few years ago. We had a charity boxing match. I think he lost his fight. Did you lose that fight, Stan?
No. No, I didn't lose that fight.
I have to tell you, two people took it very seriously: Stan McLean and now Judge Pete Brigham. I mean, they trained like it was like they were going for the heavyweight title, you know. But it was a lot of fun. We had a fight. I fought Kathy Bryan. I won, but she got the decision. In any case, so Stan will do just about anything he can do for veterans, and has been a good friend over the years. We really appreciate his help. And now he's doing something else for Vets Helping Vets and to help veterans out, and that's a charity through the Marion County Builders Association, and he's here to talk a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about it about a week or two ago It's coming up on October 16th, so Stan, why don't you tell them what's happening?
Well, thanks, Hank. The reason I trained so hard for the boxing match is so I was concerned I was going to have a heart attack during that. It's quite interesting how much energy you can expend in a minute and a half or whatever it was.
Well, it is. I'm the same way because I'm going, you see these people training and fighting, you think, well, I can do that. Well, it's a lot more work than it looks like.
It sure was.
And in the training, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. It was. That was a lot of fun. And so we got another big, so one of my other hats I wear is I'm the executive officer for the Marion County Building Industry Association, and it's made up of about 130 members, and it's it's a great organization. So I'm proud to be able to do that. That's one of my other hats I wear, and one of the things we're going to do, we did it last year, and we're kind of building on it. We're having a casino night, and again, it'll be on October the 16th. It'll be out at the Country Club of Ocala. We're selling tickets for it, sponsorships, and so we're out talking to folks around the community who are, one of the great things about Marion County is when you talk about veterans, most people are willing to jump in and help out and appreciate what veterans have done for us and what it means to us as Americans and the freedoms we can enjoy. We know are because of our veteran community and folks that have served our country, and so we appreciate it, and so we're proud to be able to do it. Tickets are $50, and one of the things the tickets with your ticket you get food and you get unlimited non-alcoholic beverages. If you want alcoholic beverages, you'll have to pay for those yourselves, but you can have as much food as you want, as many non-alcoholic drinks as you want, and you'll get some chips to start the game with. So the most money you could lose would be $50. So you're limited to how much money you can lose.
You can't cash in at the end of the night.
No,
Not really.
Actually, right. There will be there are some prizes that will be given away for participation in some of those things, but there are no cash prizes. And
there are baskets and donated gifts that are going to be bid on and that sort of stuff.
That's right.
And I tell you, we did one last year. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. A lot of great people showed up. Some dancing going on and some good times. So
and same kind of format. I mean, we'll have same DJ will be there, and so we'll have some of those things still going on, and so we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to a good night of raising some money for our veterans community, and
a lot of veterans and particularly now with being some of them had jobs and are laid off and have been laid off. So really, it goes to veterans who are in need, homeless, just down on their luck, or just because of all the things that are happening. Aren't able to meet their bills and that sort of stuff. So it would be helpful to us. So participate. You also have sponsorships available, Stan, correct?
We do. Yeah, we do. There's in fact, we've got some left. We have some folks that have already done some sponsorships. You can sponsor some tables. You can be the main sponsor. There's any of that information. You can go to our website, which is mcbia.org. You can call us 694-4133. We'll be glad to, walk you through some of the sponsorship opportunities that are available.
You need to walk through that again a little bit slower, though.
Sorry.
That's okay. I know you know, but they don't. Okay.
The website's mcbia.org, or the phone number 694-4133. Thanks for slowing me down. Anyway, so we'd love to talk to you about some of the opportunities that are left as far as sponsorships go, and again, that's for this is for a great cause, and we're happy to be able to partner up. We do a couple of these a year, and one of the ones that we really, again, we really enjoyed this one, and we got a couple of others that we do. But so we're just trying to get the message out, make sure people know about it, and it's going to be a fun night. And just
16th of October. That's a Friday night.
That is.
Starts at 6 o'clock roughly, and then goes to when you have to eventually tell people to leave, right?
Yeah.
Gary likes to hang around.
Yeah. So we'll probably Gary's the one we always have to end up like, hey Gary, look, it's time. It's time to go. You gotta
go. The sheriff coming.
Right.
So, Adam would be the same.
When they ring the cowbell.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think we kind of did the same thing with Martone last year. We had to ask him to leave. But that was when he came.
Right. That's when he got there.
When he got there, we had to leave.
It was fun last year.
It was, really was. No, it was a lot of fun. You were there. We had a good time. And again, you get a good crowd. Nice people. Everybody behaves themselves. Good place. And I was telling a couple of business people, it's a great place to network.
It is.
Particularly for small business people. It's a wonderful place to network. So, like a couple of people bought tickets for me or in the air conditioning business, and they want to network with the builders. Yeah. And I said, well, that's the place you can do it, right?
It sure is.
What you get out of it, we don't get a commission.
No.
Although we ought to build that in if we do it again.
Oh, my goodness. There's always something built in. Huh?
They're always there.
But no, it's a good time to network. It's one of those times where you can network with people and there's no.
You relax.
Right. I mean, it's not. We have other meetings where we network with one another, and it's more of a business type networking thing. This is where you just go have fun and enjoy each other's company and get to meet some folks you didn't know. And so it's much.
You were there. Dennis Baxley was there. Was George there last year? I thought he was, but I could be wrong.
I think so.
It's kind of late for him, though.
Yeah. Once it gets past about 7,
we're talking about George Albright, the tax collector. I think 7 o'clock is bedtime.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, listen, we appreciate what you're doing. It's going to be an outstanding event. So, you can call Stan at that number or his office staff or the.
Christine Ellis works in our office with us, and she's a wealth of knowledge and can certainly help people out. And I'll be glad to do it, whoever. But we'll make it happen.
And same with us. You can call 433-2320, and we've got a few tickets left, not many, but. You can do the same thing here, and then put you in touch with Stan if you want to sponsor. So
sure.
We appreciate it. Hey, Adam, I think it's break time for you, right?
That's right. We're going to take a short little break, and then we'll be back with more Veterans News.
I keep on doing your job for you, man. I mean, you need to. You get paid. You want to slide some money this way? You can just sit there and have a good time.
That's right. We're going to take a short little break, and we'll be back with more Veterans News right after this. Stay tuned.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
The NFL Alumni is sponsoring a Clay for Kids sporting event to benefit Champions for Champions. The event will take place at the Robinson Ranch in Inglis, Florida on Saturday, October 24th. Call 866-996-2182 for details. The NFL Alumni will provide gift bags, breakfast, lunch, and prizes. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Clay for Kids. Call 866-996-2182 for details. Hosted by the NFL Alumni.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
It's time, camellia lovers, to be thinking about Bob Wines for this year's camellias. Believe it or not, some camellias are budded and blooming already. Come take a look. Bob has smaller number 1 size camellias, regularly $29.99 for just $12.99. All the way up to its famous heirloom camellias. These gorgeous beauties that Bob Wines is famous for, you get 2 for $99.99. Be sure to check out the Azalea truckload sale. Dwarf Ever Blooming Red Ruffles, still just $3.99. But they have some larger azaleas regularly selling for $19.99, this week for $7.99. Fruit tree sale too, starting with papaya, only $9.99, all the way up to avocado, guava, and much more in the big number 5 size at just $99.99. So come on over. Early in the day for the best selection, Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens is on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, in the same blooming place since 1952.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be mostly sunny and pleasant with a high of 83 to 85. Mostly cloudy tonight, low 63 to 74. Then Friday will be partly sunny, high tomorrow 82 to 84. Saturday, look for a mix of clouds and sunshine and a high of 79 to 84. Cloudy on Sunday with a thunderstorm in the afternoon, high 77 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
And we're back with more Veterans News, turning it over to Hank and Gary.
There you go. Hank, Gary, and Stan. I like the billing. Hank, Gary, Stan McLean.
It's always about Hank first.
Hey, Hank, there's only room for one star at it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Stan, you got anything else you'd like to talk about?
No,
things going in the legislature?
If I could I think just one other thing. In the legislature, I'm sorry, I haven't thought a whole lot about that yet because we're still in camp. We're still running for re-election. But I think the other thing, just from the MCBI, from the Building Industry Association, one of the recent things that we've been doing is we've started an apprenticeship program for guys who would want to become certified in framing and actually be a trade. There's always electrical. There's already electrical and plumbing, but this would be, kind of helping you to understand how to actually build, build a house, get the studs in, and do all those kinds of things. And so we're kicking it off now. I think we're trying to get it where the first class will start sometime in January. We'd hoped to roll it out earlier. COVID puts back a little bit. But anyway, we're hoping to maybe roll it out.
You're working with the high school?
We are,
okay.
yeah, with
MCI?
Yes. And so anyway, so we're kind of right in the middle of that. And so if there's any young folks out there that are interested, maybe, learning about, what kind of a career in the building industry, it's a great place to start.
A lot more women going into construction trades, too.
There sure are.
Yeah.
So,
and it pays well. It's a good career.
It does. It can. There's
unless they're working for you.
Yeah. Well, it's like any job. If you go work at it, for a long period of time, you usually end up doing, that's part of life, right? You go work hard, and you accomplish some things over life, and
the only people, if you lived in the Northeast, the only people who can compete with doctors for income are plumbers and electricians.
It's getting that way.
New York, Boston,
you're
talking mega bucks.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys like Gary used to do it.
Right.
Gary's a matter of fact. My apprenticeship went through the Associated Builders and Contractors of Palm Beach County, and the VA gave me their benefits to go to school for that 4-year time, and it was a great deal. So veterans, if you're listening, check
we'll
with
reach
these
out.
folks here.
Give them that same number.
It is.
Give them that same number.
Yeah, so it's 352-694-4133, or you can go to our website, mcbia.org, and it's on there. Part of the Career Source has offered to pay for part of the course, and so there's some opportunities. There's some funding opportunities to help people, and so anyway, so it's a good opportunity if somebody's looking for something for a good career and something to do. So we're some of the other things we're working on. But,
that's good.
But thanks for letting me be here today and talk about it.
I appreciate you coming in, Stan. We joke around a lot, you and I. Well, that's my,
Yeah.
But
2 weeks from tomorrow, actually. Right? So it's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Yeah.
2 weeks. That's right.
That'd be October 1st.
That's right.
Yes.
You can't believe it, huh? I know.
No.
I know. And there's a storm brewing down in the Caribbean someplace. Of course. Why not? So probably in time for the event.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, always good to have you because you've been, you, George Albright, David Elsman, Kathy Bryan have always, and others have always been terrific with veterans. So we appreciate your support, Stan. Yeah, I knew when you got this position, you'd help us out a little bit. So
you're welcome.
You're always there, buddy.
Glad to do it. Thanks.
Gary, you might let them know some good news for us and what's happening. We finally got our missing staff back who are on furlough, who are being paid by the federal government, and now we have them back. So we'll be expanding the hours, and
And this is a joyous occasion for us and the employees. We're all glad to be back here and be able to get out here and help veterans. Starting Monday, we will be here Monday through Thursday from 8 till 4. Now, services will go up till 3 o'clock because the folks need about an hour to get all the paperwork in and stuff. So, again, that'll be 8 to 3, Monday through Thursday, until...
No.
No, I'm getting to Friday.
No, you said 8 to 3.
8 to 3. It's 8 to 2.
No. Say again. We're having a disagreement on the phone here.
Well, we're going to be here 8
to 4.
8 till 4.
There you go.
But if you need something done, we want you to get here by 3, because most of the time it takes an hour.
Well, there's some
to do
paperwork to do, yeah, so you just can't come rolling in. But the office is open from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
We need you here no later than 3 if you're looking for social services, because it takes a while, to do this stuff. And we
make phone
want to help
calls
you. And then on Fridays, it's 8 to 1.
8 to 1. And there'll be somebody at the window. That'll be the most beautiful thing. Seeing Miss Betty there this morning was great. She's making up a schedule for everybody. So if you come here Monday through Friday, we'll have a smiling face to greet you. We guarantee we'll treat you good, and we'll see if we can fix your problem.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. So please get the word out. That's the best thing you can do for us.
Yeah.
And if you don't know where we are, we're at 2730 East Silver Springs Boulevard in our own beautiful Ocala. That's right in the library complex. If you can find the library, you can find us. You can reach us at 352-433-2320. We're going to go ahead and reset our phone message. So, when you call, if there's nobody here, you'll get the right hours and all that. And we look forward to serving you full time again.
Very good. And we're in the Veterans Resource Center, which my friend that's sitting across the desk from me was largely responsible for. So, anyway, we appreciate it. As I tell you every week, thank you for your service, and God bless America, everybody.
You like Cheerios?
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. The Commission on Presidential Debate is considering changes after the first face-off Tuesday night was widely criticized as chaotic. Those same attacks heard on the campaign trail the next day.
The battleground state of Minnesota, President Trump doubled down.
Held Joe Biden accountable for his 47 years of lies.
On his own campaign stops in Pennsylvania and Ohio, Joe Biden did the same, calling the debate